Today's topic is inventory valuation. We will be solving sums on inventory valuation, and there are two methods of doing it. The first one is FIFO and another is LIFO. These are the two methods we are going to discuss today. There can be weighted average method as well, but these are the two we are going to discuss for now. So the first one is FIFO. In this video, I'm going to show you how can you value your inventory when you're following the FIFO method. FIFO, as I already told you in my previous video, is called first in, first out. So FIFO stands for first in, first out, which means whenever in the process of valuation of inventory, we have to first follow that whatever stock that we have previously should be taken out first, should be issued first, and then we will go for the next ones. See, we've got a question that is, a company purchased and issued following materials. Date are given and the purchases are given and the units purchased or issued are given, and also the per price, that is unit price, is given. We have to follow the FIFO and the LIFO method. In this video I'm going to show you the FIFO method, and in the next one you can watch for the LIFO method. Now see, first of all, the format of it looks like this. You see, we will make three main columns, one for receipt, another for payment, and then for balance. In each of the columns we have the sub columns, each consisting of quantity, unit cost, amount, and the date. It is common for all the three, that is receipt, the payment, and the balance. We will start from the first question. See, there on first, the date 1, there is a purchase and of 300 units, and the per price is 3. So first we are going to write it in the receipt column. So the first date that we have is 1. According to the question, we were asked that the purchases were made for 300 units for rupees 3. 300 units for rupees 3. So we are going to write in quantity under the receipt column, because there is purchase, 300, and the unit cost will be 3. Now multiply 300 into 3, we get 900 as my amount. There has been no payments made, so no payments made, keep it blank. Now the balance is, now I have got a balance, quantity was 300, whatever I have purchased, that is 300, and the amount was, the unit cost was 3 rupees, and 300 into 3, 900 is my amount. So the first date is done. Now we are going to proceed to the second date. See, the second date given to us is 5. There is again a purchase and quantity is 600 and 4. 4 rupees per unit. So we are going to write it down now. Date 5. There is a further purchase of 600 units. The unit cost, that is per price, was 4 rupees. You can see 4 rupees. So we are going to write 4 here. 600 into 4, amount will be 2400. Similarly, there were no issues made on this date, so leave it blank. Now we come to the balance. Previously we had 300. Now we have got more 600. So balance, add 600 to it, and per unit was 4. So 600 into 4, 2400 is my balance amount. Now once we are done with these two dates, we are going to move to the next date that we have. See in the question, the next date that we have is 10 and this time it it has been issued. So let's use a different color to make it a bit distinct to avoid confusion. See, date is 10 and there is an issue. Issue of 500 units. Per unit prices will not be given because that is what we have to find under. It will vary because it is we are using Fifo method. If we use LIFO method, it might change. So here the relevant things that are given are the date is 10 and 500 units issued. So let's write date is 10. There are no purchases. First three columns of purchases, leave it blank. There was issue of 500 units. Now, for finding out the unit cost, what we have to do is, what we are following right now is a FIFO method, that is first in first out. That means we are going to first take out this 500, this lot should be taken out from the first batch that we have, the first batch. That is from this batch of 300 quantity that we have and of 3 rupees. So the first we are going to take out 300 from here and the rest 200 what will be left because 300 is insufficient. We do not have sufficient issues. So the rest 200 will be taken out from the next lot. So the steps are this 500 you have to split it into two parts. The first part is 300 of the previous lot and the rest 200 that is remaining from the next lot, that is 600. So we are going to split this 500 into two parts. Let's do it. The first part being 300 of the first lot and the remaining 200 from the second lot. So the first lot was of 3 rupees unit cost, so write 3, and the next lot was of 4 rupees unit cost, so this will be 4. Simply multiply 300 into 3 will be 900. Similarly, 200 into 4 will be 800. Now see, once these issues are made, my balance will get reduced. The first lot of 300 is gone. So this first lot is not there anymore. And the second lot is no more 600 because we have already taken out 200 from here. So from the second lot, we have only 400 remaining. That is 600 minus 200. So now we are going to write the balance. It will be a reduced balance now. Nothing left of 300, only 400 left from the 600 lot. That is 400, 4, and it will be 1600. Now we are going to draw a line here to make it distinct. So draw a line here to make it distinct. Now we will move to the next date, that is 12th. You can see 12. Now on 12 purchases were made. So again let's shift to the pink color. 12 purchases were made and this time 700 units were purchased for 4 rupees. So let's write date will be 12, units purchase is 700, per unit cost is 4, so amount will be 700 into 4, that is 7 into 4 2800. Nothing is being issued, so this will be kept empty. Now previously we had got 400 of 4 rupees lot and now 700 of 4 rupees lot is being added to the previous stock. So 700 4 rupees lot. So this amounts to multiply and find out 2800. So this is how we have done it till 12th. Now we are going to move to date 15. See, the next date that we have got is 15 and there is an issue. So we'll shift to the violet color. So 15th date issue, and issue was made of 800. Now date is 15, no issues made and no payments made, that is no purchases made, so this is gone. Issues of 800. Now this 800 we are following Fifo method, so let's see this. From this 800, the first 400 will get from the previous lot and the remaining 400 we are going to get from the next lot that we have bought, the latest lot. But you can see both the cases the price is the same, the unit cost is 4. So in over here we can skip splitting it into two parts because over here the unit cost is the same, so we can simply write 4 and amounts will be 800 into 4, 3200. Now see, this the previous lot ends over here, and from here 400 is gone, that is 400 minus from 700, 300 remains from this lot that we have. So now the balance that we have will be 300. We'll draw a line here to make it distinct, that now the remaining stock that we have is 300, that is 700 minus 400, and this 400 gone. Same 4 rupees unit, so 4, 300 into 4, 1200. Once we are done with it, we are going to move to the next date. You can see we've got 20th and there are purchases. So 20th and there was purchases made, and 300 units were purchased for 5 rupees. So date is 20, units purchased is 300, and unit cost is 5. So multiply 300 into 5, we get 1500. There were no issues made on this date. So right now we are going to make these entries now of 300 units of 5 rupees. Multiply it 1500. So now I have got these things remaining, that is 300 units of 4 rupees and 300 units of 5 rupees. Now 20 is done, we are going to shift to the next date. See, we've got the next date, that is 30. Now issues were made on 30th. So 30th and there were issues made of 100 units only. So 30 date is 30, no purchases made, issue of 100 units. Now this 100 units will be issued from the first lot that we have. We have two lots, one 300 lot of 4 rupees and 300 lot of 5 rupees. Because we are following the Fifo method, we are going to take this 100, issue this 100 from the previous lot that we have, that is the 4 rupees lot. So the unit cost will be 4. Over here we will write 100 into 4, 400. Now for balances, you see the 100 units are gone from the previous lot, that is the 300 lot. So it is no more 300, instead it will be 200. And the price is 4, unit is 4 unit price, and this 300 lot of 5 rupees remains intact, so we are going to write it simply 300 into 5. Now 200 into 4 will be 800 and 300 into 5 will be 1500. So we are done with our balances right now. So under FIFO method, we are going to write a concluding statement that is inventory valuation. This is FIFO method. So under FIFO method, will be, see, the last two lots that we are left with. See, 200 and 300. 200 lots of 4 rupees and 300 lot of 5 rupees. So 200 and 300. 200 lots of 4 rupees and 300 lots of 5 rupees. All other previous lots are over. So this 200 into 4, it amounts to 800. So we're going to write it. Similarly, 300 into 5 will amount to 1500. Add these two. Two 300 units are left with us. 2300 is my inventory valuation under the FIFO method.